Though at the final stage you said that you have second phase, third phase, probably fourth phase document to submit. I really want you to establish for us the connection that brought about this corruption that was highly mentioned, especially at the EFCC and that of the Correctional Center. That is where the bulk question is. And also, as I said here, let me tell you, if some of these things is not clarified, they might think also that they have bribed us to the lawmakers. And this will not be taken lightly because for some of us that are seated here, we are here to defend our country and this honorable institution. So I really need you to throw light to tell us what is the connection, these two agencies. I really want to know what is really your evidence to that, to some of those things I've been asked. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, this question is supposed to be for Bobrisky. He was the one that used his own mouth. He has the experience. He went to the prison. He was the one that moved. He was the one that said they took him to a special prison. It is not me. You can't ask me that. I'm sorry, sir. So the evidence, you can get it. I'll break it down. The account number he used when he was in detention, because according to him, he said it here, if not for EFCC, meaning his own main account was really closing. So he used his brother's account. So the account should be investigated. All the money that went in and went out of it should be investigated to actually get the evidence that you need. Also, why this is actually believable for me, there was money laundering charges, everybody knows. From nowhere, no more money laundering charges.
We have tendered it and we have accepted it. It is our duty to investigate to the letter of these allegations. Even we will involve even the network providers. I can assure you that we will get to the root. The issue of whether he was detained in the medium or maximum, we are also going to listen to these people here today. So let us not rush some of these things. If we have any other person who wants to ask questions to him, so that let him take his questions, we can bring the next people to this place.
Foremost, my name is Dr. Patrick Gomo. I moved that motion for this investigation to be carried out. Now, the investigative hearing is premised on the fact that there are two principal institutions created by acts of parliament. The first is the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, and the second is the Nigerian Correctional Service. And as an institution of parliament, we have a duty to protect the image of our country. And it is just not enough. It is not just enough for us to fold our arms and watch either the veracity of what he said or the propaganda against our institutions. And so it is this kind of investigative hearing that will expose the veracity, the correctness or otherwise of what is on ground. As a parliament, we are not here because of Bobrisky or Very Dark Man. We are here because two principal institutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria are affected, and that is the EFCC and the Correctional Service. And again, this is not to prejudice whatever investigations we are going to do. This is also to send a signal to the media community, because we are in very rough times that mere statements made against institutions such as the EFCC or Nigerian Correctional Service can bring down the country. Whatever this means, this is the point to go with. If we allow mere propaganda to thrive without having this kind of investigative hearing, then we're in trouble in our country. And so this is why we have this investigative hearing. It is not about it is not about Very Dark Man or Bobrisky. We are not interested in your private affairs. And again, like I said, not to prejudice whatever investigations we are carrying out. My learned friend knows, and many other lawyers who are here know, that he who assets, the onus is on him to prove. So that is the weight of the evidence. If when you assert, you must prove, because you are the one who has brought this to the fore. That's one. And then two, my learned friend also knows that a prosecution in regular court cases can amend charges, can withdraw, can drop charges. In fact, that is why it is in law allowed for even the Attorney General to enter an only prosecute. So that's the law. So we are not there yet, but that's why I said I don't want to say to prejudice anything. But then be that as it may, gentlemen, please, I am protected by the chairman. Be that as it may, you have evidence to tender. You should have the confidence of parliament. Most of us who are here, listen, most of us who are here because we are representing the conscience, the collective conscience of Nigerians. And for most of us to spend time to sit down and participate in this hearing, we are interested in this country. Now, when you tender documents in part, you're not helping this investigation. But if you tender your documents properly and in full, we will map them accordingly, and then take the other parties or the other witnesses we will call accordingly, and it will help us in our investigation. If you tender in part, your lawyer knows you're not helping this investigation. And then you have no discretion as far as tendering of documents is concerned. Counsel, please, I'm talking. You don't confuse it. You don't have discretion whatsoever before Parliament to pick and choose what documents to tender. We will foreclose you if you cannot tender all your documents and move to call the next witness. Thank you very much.
But basically, I've said that it is AI. They have sold you 1 billion. I know that. You understand? They're already calling it AI. Now, the good part I have proves that it's not AI. You see the point? I know why I did that. You understand? Because if she is concluding, like she was sounding as if she's Bobrisky's lawyer, saying Bobrisky have said it's AI. He sold you 1 billion. Do you understand? So this is why I would not tender it.
This house. And to respect this house, you must not ridicule or make a caricature of any of its members. And I want you to withdraw the statement on addressing Honorable Kafilat Ogbara, how she speaks and all of that. It is very disrespectful, and that is not good. And you should withdraw that statement. That on the side. Mr. Chairman, a lot of speakers have spoken, and that this investigation is not about Very Dark Man or Bobrisky. That's true. In as much as you cannot take them out of it because they are the principal actors. What I want us to understand principally is there was an allegation, and that allegation stemmed from that phone recording. So whatever we do here, if we don't listen to that recording, I think we are leaving the crux of the matter. So I urge us to allow the media to play that recording for us to listen to, and then from there we take on what we need to do. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Very dark man, Mr. Martins. Can you withdraw, and the other one against Honorable Kafilat? Can you withdraw it so that we can proceed? Can you put on your microphone?
I withdraw the statements made to our elder statesman from Edo State. I'm very sorry, sir. And Mama, I'm also very, very sorry, and I withdraw it. Thank you very much.
So that I don't think there is a different audio he has, and he has submitted it. Hello?
A different audio, but there's more to the audio. So I gave you what I actually brought here. I'm not sure if I brought the complete one, but what I have here is what you have heard. It's actually an over 11 minutes audio, but I broke it down and posted half, and then there's another one. So, but yes, but it portrays the same thing, but at least it's a better proof. It's wait here.
Okay, the next person.
In absence of Mr. Okune Idris Olariwa,
issues like this. So we are not going to accept legal representation. Like I said before, when we get to every stage, we address it. This is the time now for us to address the issue of the absence of Mr. Idris. Yeah.
Fine. But I also want to state something on record. The institution of this panel, he's not feeling fine. He's not feeling fine. He's under the weather.
Excuse me.
Sir? Let me lay foundation.
Order, please. Order, please.
Mr. Chairman.
Order, please.
This is going to be a committee of fair hearing, isn't it?
No, order, please. Let's hear him.
Let me lay foundation.
Let's hear him. Go straight to the point, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Okuneye Idris is unavailable absence because of his ill health. But I came in from Lagos this morning to show respect to the committee. Now, the issue of
it's okay. That's okay. No. It's okay. He's not here.
No, I think I'm here.
No. He's not here. No. Okay. We have had you. Lawyer, that he is not feeling fine. I will now open the floor for our members to react to it.
Now listen to me. Giving you privilege to be here doesn't mean you should be part of what we are doing. You need to control yourself. This is a serious matter. You don't stay there and contribute to what we are doing here. So you allow us here for this serious investigation we are doing. So I wouldn't take that again from any of you.
And I represent the good people of Okwa East and West Federal Constituency in Abia State. Mr. Chairman, the attorney that has come to represent Bobrisky has just told us that he is not here because he's indisposed, correct? He said he's not feeling well also. Do you have any letter from the doctor to medical report so that you should have said it? For you to have come here and given all that kind of excuse, you should have been accompanied with a medical report to say that he's so unwell that he cannot be here. So please, when next we invite him, we hope he will be well by that time. Thank you.
Dominic, if I spoke up, I know that our letter was addressed especially to Bobrisky. The council, can you give us a letter from him? Because anybody can come here and claim that it's a council. Is there any letter you have here to confirm to us that you're actually representing him? The authority letter you have from him. Thank you.
Dear colleagues, since he is not here, ask him the next time. Carried. We are going to invite Mr. Okuneye Idris in our next hearing.